in, and Great Britain level the score. What a brilliant goal.
Brilliantly taken by Bora, but full credit there to Potter, who overlapped from right half-back, slipped the ball to Bora, and he did the rest. Here's Potter. Well played by Potter, drew the defence, but this is really brilliantly taken by Bora.
I came to London in '68 after doing my O-levels in Kenya, and I started playing for a club in Hayes. And I was there for a couple of years, for 2 years, till 1970, and some of my friends were playing Indian Gymkhana, and they asked me to join them, and since then I've been there, since 1970. I think it's the best thing, the best move I've ever made, because a lot of my friends there, and it was a family club, and we have progressed from 1 team to 5 teams now. Yeah, we got 3 generations playing at the club, so my son he plays for England as well. For the veterans over 40s, he won the gold in Barcelona, and I was playing the 70s when I won the gold in Barcelona. So we were the first father and son team to win gold for England, and now my grandson's coming up. So yeah, 3 generations playing at the club, which is good, and I think everybody should join the club, all the kids, and keeps everybody out of trouble. In the 40s, the veteran hockey started. I became the captain of the 40s, and we won the 40s championships, the National Cup. And being the captain for the over 50s, we won the national championship a couple of times, became the captain of the 60s, won the championship for a couple of times, the national championship. These are the other trophies, they have been won by me when I've been playing. In summer, we have this called the Indian tournaments all over the country, Birmingham, Leicester, Leeds, Coventry, Gravesend. So that, we have been winners at most times. And I've been taking teams with Indian Gymkhana and played with a couple of other teams as well. Along the way, I played with some of the top players in GB, ex-GB players, and now the current GB players are playing for us.
Well, when I was 15, from school, the local Sikh Union Hockey Club, which now is called Simba Union because in Kenya you can no longer use your religious things. They thought, yeah, this young boy has some talent. We'll bring him, we'll coach him. And that time, Sikh Union had about 9 internationals in the Kenyan team. Although Kenyan is a black country, 9 of the guys were Sikhs. And at the age of 15, they put me in the first 11. So by the age of 15, I was playing with international hockey players. Kenya became independent in 1963. Then the Africans, who rightly owned the country, they decided all the people who were working for the British had to have a voucher system and leave. So basically my father was a legal clerk and he was on a work permit in Kenya. And the problem with that was the British said they would only let in 5,000 immigrants from Kenya to Britain. My father couldn't go back to India because Indians said you're no longer Indian or Indian citizens. We told the British that we work for the British government, so Britain said, okay, but we can't give you right to live in England. So we'll only let 5,000 of you in the country. I wasn't aware of all this. I'm at school, I'm playing hockey, and I was on the verge of getting into the Kenyan national team, going on a World Cup tour. And my dad suddenly said, oh, the British have given us a voucher, leave in 10 days. So my hockey career, suddenly I could have been an international for Kenya, going to the Olympics. 2 months before, left the country. To England, we knew nothing about. All I knew in England was Eton College, Cambridge University, Oxford University. At Slough, there was another hockey club. I went in down there and met a guy called Mike Paris. He was the captain of the first 11. He said, oh, okay, this Saturday, come and play for us. I said, okay. He said, I can actually play you in the 5th 11. I said, it's okay, I just want to play. We beat the opposition 6-0, I scored 5 goals. He said, next week you're playing first 11. So within a week, he put me in the first 11. And the following week, he told the centre half, who was the captain of the first 11, is the manager of the thing, Ian Mitchell, who had been playing there for he said, this boy is playing centre half, you change your position. Of course, the guy had been playing for years. After the game, the guy came and shook hands with me and said, you're the centre half, you're going to play for this club forever. And my career started there. They looked after me, they picked me up, take me to games, and my career started. After that, I played for the first 11 forever. I played for 30 years at Slough Hockey Club.
My name is Bal Saini, and I was born in Kenya, and I actually used to play football rather than hockey. There was a lot of difference between the German side and the England side, and I was told not to try to beat them because they won't get beaten by anyone. But having said that, I was one of the guys who said, no, you told me that, I'm going to do it.
In recent years, the marking has been rather slack, and they haven't been running into space too well, but today they're certainly doing that. Here's Saini beating his man, he's got to go it alone. Saini, can he get a shot in? He does, and it's there! What a
Just took the ball, and the only thing I could see was how to go around and put the ball in the back of the net. That was probably one of the greatest achievements I would ever. And this video I saw after 40 years after scoring that goal. And that goal used to be shown on Grandstand on BBC One every Saturday.
And he has certainly rewarded the selectors for their selection of him today. Saini, born in Kenya, plays for Slough, opening the England attack, and here's the shot. He beat his defender, he's just about to beat another one right on the edge of the circle, and here's his shot. He set himself up for it, and the goalkeeper had no chance at all.
Mundo, 1980 bronze medal, my first medal for England. Then recently they presented me with a cap. In hockey they don't give caps, but last year they invited me to an international hockey play and presented me a cap of when I played for England and for Great Britain. And one thing which is very little known among my Asian friends is that there's an English hockey club called Members Hockey Club, and I went on 50 hockey tours with them. This was an amateur club, by 6 accountants and doctors in the team. I took my wife on every tour, went to 50 different countries, and I was a captain for an all-white team and they presented me with the greatest captain. I remember when I retired, I announced my retirement in my last match happened to be in Bombay, India, in the World Cup. And when I said I'm retiring, the management decided to make me the captain for the last game. So here I'm in an Indian stadium with 40,000 Indian people playing my last game. I speak their language, and they can see I'm wearing the captain band, and they can't understand how an Indian speaking Punjabi is a captain of the white team. So it was a great experience. This is within 6 months of me coming to the country. Here's a letter in 7th of February 1982 when I retired. The president of the Hockey Association wrote me a personal letter again, and he starts with, it was with sincere regret that I read that you're going to retire. I wanted you to play for England for another 5 years. I went back to accountancy and still played club hockey. But it was very nice for the English team to say that you didn't need to retire. I wasn't pushed out. I decided to leave on my own terms. So basically, my hockey experience in this country has been absolutely wonderful.